No, that's good, so we can start planning now. Yes, sir.
Take me to ride that little steam walk, you might as well.
Oh, yeah.
So we're looking to do,
We have financial.
I did one of them on, everybody filled in quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're everything.
Okay. I come back from Ireland that day. Oh, good. All right, we'll bring this meeting to order. I ask that everyone speak in the microphone. We're being recorded at the moment. As soon as I get this microphone, there we go. Okay, the phone's on vibrate, please. Bathrooms are out the door to the left and to the right, and there's some bathrooms down here if you need them. There's coffee pot is broken, by the way. We have somebody bringing us coffee. So for now, if you want to go back there and get coffee, you're out of luck. There's no coffee here. Momentarily, there's no coffee here. See, I think you'll take care of the general as far as why he's not here. So that's fine. I will tell you, welcome to Gillette. It's looking good. This is our campus of Gillette Community College. This is the Pronghorn Center where the basketball team plays. Right out to the south of us will be the new soccer fields that they're building. Across the street is several of the dorms, but the one that's right across the street can be used for our lunch. There's a cafe in there, so you pay a set amount. I don't know what it is, and you get to eat anything you want as you wander around. So all you can eat, and they don't know that you're here, so they can't afford you probably. Gillette's doing well. We've lost a few jobs through the coal mining. Coal mining went from 40-some plus million tons to a little under 300. We're hoping to hit 300 this year. So we've lost 25 to 30% of our production. And one of the larger coal mines just declared bankruptcy on Friday. We're a big enough town. We hope we can absorb the losses should there be any. We have absorbed the losses that were the last layoffs of 2 years ago, and we're hoping we can do this time and be absorbed within the working group within the town. So we'll see how that goes. Other than that, I think I've covered everything. Mr. Co-Chair, do you have something?
Yeah, I, just in decorum, I guess, with the whole committee, and this committee's really been good, so I don't probably need to harp on anything, but my speaker had reminded me of the importance of some decorum that we do. I'd rather you didn't have your phone up here texting, and I'd honestly rather you, if you need to do some business, probably go out in the hall and do it, especially when people are up here giving testimony. People travel a long ways, and it's somewhat disrespectful body language. I was at a meeting that my nose is still a little out of joint with, that I had constituents at, and there were things done by a panel that shouldn't have been done, just eye rolling and different things, and I think it speaks volumes for what the legislature should be doing, which is serving the public. So just a reminder, and I don't have to pick on anyone here because you're all really good about paying attention and respect. It's very good.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Co-Chair. Let's all be mannequins when we sit up here. Adoption for rules for 2019 and 2020 interims. I'll entertain a motion right now if anybody's looked at the rules. Yes.
I move we adopt the rules as written in 3 pages. Second, pending second.
We have Anderson Brown on that. Okay, thank you. Any further discussion on the, yes, Representative Blake?
Mr. Chairman, do we need to have co-chairman for this committee, or are we going to have a chairman and a vice chairman?
We'll have, the way it was, and that's a good catch, Representative Blake. The way we did it was that the vice chairman would be in your committee, and should me or Representative Eklund not be here for that day or for interim committee meeting, then the vice chair would take over. So I think Representative Eklund is named as vice chair. I have yet to do it, but I'm planning on surviving at least through tomorrow, and so we will, I'll name a vice chair as soon as we do it. But otherwise, according to those rules, that's how I interpret those rules. Further discussion? Further discussion? All in favor of adopting the rules as written, please say aye. Aye. All those opposed, no. The rules have been adopted. And we're ahead of schedule already. And they're all ready for us. Colonel Smith, we have the Wyoming Military Department update. Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. To start with, General Greg Porter sends his regrets to the committee. His mother passed away this weekend, and so he's dealing with some family issues. So you get Mr. Gavitsky and I. So, but we have our agenda, and first we'll turn to the military update, which is slide 3, if you have your packages. And really, as is often the case, your National Guard remains very busy. So the Air Guard currently has 23 members of its aeromedical evacuation squadron currently deployed. They are deployed essentially as a patient bridge from everywhere from the East Coast of the United States into Southwest Asia. The MAFs, the Mobile Airborne Firefighting System, they just last week completed their certification down at Colorado Springs. So that season is upon us. It's considered to start on 1 June. So we're hoping that we'll have just enough water not to flood, but to keep the fires at bay. And then really for the Air Guard, the big deployment occurs next spring. We have the